Welcome to the Alberta Nonprofit Learning Center. On foundational statements, vision, mission, and values. Have you ever wondered what vision, mission, and value statements are? Let's explore their importance in governing nonprofit organizations. At first, we need to mention that by the end of this learning animation, you will be able to recognize why creating foundational statements is part of the role of the board in governance of the organization. Explain what the foundational statements of an organization are, namely vision, mission, and values. Explain the importance of foundational statements and how they support the work of the organization and the board. Describe the link between foundational statements and organizational planning. The board is the governing body and the legal authority of a nonprofit organization. They are responsible for overseeing the activities of the organization and governing the organization based on related laws and standards. As the organization's governing body, one of the roles of the board is to define and advance the organization's purpose. To do this, the first step for the board is to define the purpose by creating the organization's foundational statements that include vision, mission, and value statements. Let's start with vision statement. Vision statement describes an organization's aspirations for the future. It defines the dream, the long-term goal, or the future that the organization is working towards. It inspires members and guides the organization's direction and describes how things would be different as a result of the activities of the organization, or how the organization wants to be seen by others. Let's look at the ABC Youth Entrepreneurial Society as an example.
Hi there. Welcome to the ABC Youth Entrepreneurial Society.
I am Tom.
And I am Sarah.
Value statements in the ABC Youth Entrepreneurial Society are directly linked to our organization's ethics and ethical culture.
Ethics is defined by our values and standards, determine the behavior and actions of our people. Therefore, everyone in our organization should have a shared understanding of ethics.
Includes building community, networking, mentorship, and providing resources.
Thus, our vision in ABC is envisioning youth to be an integral part of the local and global economy
by promoting innovative ideas and engaging in meaningful relationships within the community.
Sometimes board members may skip creating a vision statement, but it's crucial for guiding the organization. A clear long-term goal can help organization in agility, performance, trust, communication, and satisfaction. Asking these questions about a vision statement can help clarify the vision of an organization. Okay, now let's explore the mission. The mission describes the organizational purpose and defines what the organization does to fulfill its purpose. The mission clarifies how the organization creates impact in the world. It's a guideline for decision-making. For example, the mission of Food Banks Canada is to relieve hunger today and prevent hunger tomorrow. Or the mission of United Way of Canada is we work to empower everyone to improve lives and build strong communities. A mission statement, like a vision statement, positively impacts an organization. Asking these questions about a mission statement can help clarify the mission of an organization. Now let's move to values. Value statements outline an organization's core principles and beliefs guiding its mission. They establish moral and ethical guidelines for all activities, shape organizational culture, inform major decisions, and guide the direction of the board, staff, and volunteers. In essence, values set the standards for how board members, staff, volunteers, and other stakeholders behave and interact. Let's consider the ABC Youth Entrepreneurial Society as an example.
In the ABC Youth Entrepreneurial Society, our values are defined specifically in the context of its mission.
And our mission is to provide financing, mentorship, and other resources to inspire entrepreneurs to launch successful business ideas that contribute to economic development in their communities.
Our ABC values are integrity, commitment to learning, and curiosity.
Value statements are tied to an organization's ethics, which determine behavior and actions. Therefore, everyone should share the same understanding of ethics. Organizations with well-written value statements that guide their activities and behaviors always create and support an ethical culture and gain a reputation for honesty, integrity, and principled behavior. Value statements help in two main areas. Reputation of integrity, which is essential to most nonprofits. It ensures that the users of programs and services will be treated with respect and receive value from their participation. Lack of integrity in an organization can create distrust among its members, donors, funding agencies, and other stakeholders, and they may not be willing to support the organization. And code of conduct that determine how the board, members, staff, volunteers, and other stakeholders behave and treat each other. The code of conduct can also reduce the risks that could harm the reputation of the organization. Up to now, we walked through the three types of foundational statements. Now let's look at the link between foundational statements and organizational planning. Boards set the overall purpose and direction of the organization through their vision, mission, and value statements. Through foundational statements, the board defines the purpose of the organization and where the organization is going, and through organizational planning, the board creates a plan to explain how the organization will get there. Foundational statements can help organizational plans in two ways. First, by including them in the plan, boards can validate their goals against the foundational statements and ensure that they are in alignment. Second, the statements serve as a framework or criteria for decision-making. This helps the board reassess or abandon decisions that do not fit with the organization's vision, mission, or values. We hope you enjoyed this learning experience and gained new knowledge. Stay in touch with us if you have any questions.